What if I told you that something you thought was a sure thing, a guaranteed boost to your performance, might actually be falling short? I'm talking about creatine, the most researched and popular sports supplement, a staple in many athletes and fitness enthusiasts' routines. But what if, despite all the hype and scientific backing, it might not be working for you? Are you truly experiencing the benefits you expected? The truth is, many people use creatine incorrectly, often without even realizing it. They might be taking too much, too little, or at the wrong time. They're often trapped by outdated advice and marketing hype, falling for the latest trends and miracle claims that flood the supplement industry. This leads to wasted money, spent on products that promise the world but deliver little, if anything, in return. It results in frustration as you pour your time and effort into your workouts, only to see minimal progress. Ultimately, it leads to missed gains, preventing you from reaching your full potential and achieving the results you're striving for. The truth? The unvarnished, scientifically backed truth? Creatine works, plain and simple. It's not a magic bullet, but it's a powerful tool when used correctly. But only if you understand the basics of how it functions in your body, how it interacts with your muscles, and how to optimize its effects. The problem isn't the supplement itself. High-quality creatine monohydrate is readily available and effective. The real issue is the misinformation that surrounds it, the conflicting advice, and the pervasive myths that cloud people's judgment. You've probably heard you need to follow a strict protocol, that you need to load, cycle, meticulously track your intake, and plan your dosages around your workout schedule. Or that you need to time it perfectly with sugary drinks to spike your insulin and enhance absorption. These rituals make creatine seem far more complicated than it actually is, creating unnecessary barriers to entry. This complexity often leads many to give up on creatine altogether, or worse, to use it incorrectly, negating its potential benefits. The reality is much simpler. Creatine supplementation doesn't need to be a chore or a source of confusion. It can be straightforward, convenient, and easily integrated into your daily routine. My goal is to bridge the gap between the scientific research and the practical application, to show you how to use creatine effectively to maximize your results in the gym and achieve your fitness goals. We'll bust the biggest myths surrounding creatine, debunk the outdated advice, and give you practical, evidence-based strategies that you can implement immediately to optimize your creatine usage. By the end of this guide, you'll have a clear, simple roadmap, a step-by-step plan for using creatine effectively, safely, and efficiently to unlock its full potential. Let's cut through the noise, ignore the hype, and focus on what truly matters. Unlocking the real power of this supplement and maximizing your muscle growth, strength gains, and overall performance. Ready to take control of your creatine supplementation and finally see the results you deserve? Let's get started. Before we dive into busting some of the most common myths surrounding creatine, it's crucial to establish a solid understanding of what creatine actually is. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and it's easy to get lost in the noise. So, let's cut through the confusion and get down to the basics. Let's get clear on what creatine is, its role in the body, and how it functions. This foundational knowledge will help you understand why it's such a popular and effective supplement. Creatine is a natural compound made from 3 amino acids. It's not some synthetic, lab-created substance. It's something your body naturally produces. These amino acids are arginine, glycine, and methionine, the fundamental building blocks of proteins. They combine to form creatine within the body. It's produced by your body, primarily in the liver and kidneys, and it's also found in foods like red meat and fish. So, you're likely already consuming creatine through your diet. Most of it, around 95%, is stored in your muscles, where it serves as a readily available energy reserve. This stored creatine plays a key role in energy production, especially for short, explosive movements like sprinting, jumping, or lifting heavy weights. It's your body's go-to fuel source for those high-intensity bursts. Your muscles use adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, for quick energy. Think of ATP as the primary fuel that powers muscle contractions. But ATP runs out fast, typically within a few seconds of intense activity. This is why you can't sprint at full speed for very long. Creatine helps regenerate ATP, essentially recycling your energy currency so your muscles can keep working. By replenishing ATP, creatine allows you to push harder for a few extra reps in the gym, sprint a little longer, or maintain high intensity for a few more seconds. The form in which creatine is stored in your muscles is called phosphocreatine, also known as creatine phosphate. When ATP is used, it loses a phosphate molecule and becomes ADP, adenosine diphosphate, which is essentially a dead battery in terms of energy. Phosphocreatine donates its phosphate molecule to ADP, effectively recharging it back into ATP, ready to fuel more muscle contractions. This process lets you sustain high-intensity effort just a bit longer, giving you that extra edge during your workouts or athletic activities. Supplementing with creatine monohydrate, the most common and well-researched form of creatine, tops off your muscle stores, increasing the amount of creatine available for ATP regeneration. The goal of creatine supplementation is aiming for full saturation of your muscle creatine stores, maximizing your body's capacity to produce energy. Most people are only 60–80% saturated naturally through diet and endogenous production, meaning there's room for improvement. Creatine supplementation can boost this saturation level by 20–40%, significantly increasing the amount of readily available energy in your muscles. That's what unlocks creatine's performance benefits, allowing you to train harder, recover faster, and ultimately achieve better results. You're not adding something foreign or artificial to your body when you supplement with creatine. Instead, you're maximizing the efficiency of a system your body already uses, optimizing your natural energy production capabilities. Now that we have a clear understanding of what creatine is and how it works, let's see how this translates to real, measurable results in terms of strength, power, and muscle growth. The science is clear. Creatine boosts strength and power. Studies show it can increase maximal strength and power by 5 to 15%. This means more reps, more weight, and more muscle growth over time. Creatine also draws water into muscle cells, making them look fuller and possibly signaling more muscle growth. Some weight gain is just water inside the muscle, not fat. It may also help you recover faster between sets and workouts. The result? More training volume, better recovery, and greater long-term gains. That's why creatine is the gold standard for anyone serious about building muscle. The loading phase myth says you need 20+ grams a day for a week to see results fast. Loading does saturate muscles quicker, but it's not necessary for effectiveness. Your muscles can only store so much. Extra creatine is just wasted. A simple daily dose of 3 to 5 grams will get you to full saturation in 3 to 4 weeks, with identical long-term benefits. Loading is optional, not required. Supplement companies push loading so you use more product, but it's not needed for most people. High doses can cause stomach discomfort and waste money. Patience pays off. Steady daily dosing is just as effective. Skip the loading phase and keep it simple. Consistency beats speed. Another myth: cycling creatine to protect your kidneys or prevent your body from adapting. Long-term studies show no harm to healthy kidneys at standard doses. Creatine may raise blood creatinine, but this is harmless and expected. Your body's natural creatine production drops while supplementing, but returns to normal when you stop. There's no evidence of permanent shutdown or need to cycle off. Cycling off just means you lose saturation and benefits, then have to build them back up. For best results, take creatine continuously. You don't cycle off protein, don't cycle off creatine. Consistency is key. Many obsess over the perfect time to take creatine, pre or post-workout. Creatine isn't a stimulant. It doesn't give an instant boost. Its benefits come from keeping your muscles saturated over time, not from a single dose. Some studies suggest a tiny edge for post-workout, but the difference is trivial. The real secret? Take it when you'll remember. Morning, night, before or after training. Consistency matters far more than timing. Don't stress about a 30-minute window. Make it a daily habit, like brushing your teeth. Mix it with whatever fits your routine. The best time is the time you won't forget. That's how you make creatine timing work for you. Some say you must mix creatine with sugary drinks to spike insulin for better absorption. While insulin does help, your body absorbs creatine just fine with water. Early studies used huge amounts of sugar, unnecessary and unhealthy for most. Adding hundreds of calories daily for a tiny absorption boost isn't worth it. Water, protein shakes, tea, or even dry scooping all work. Mix it with whatever is convenient. Don't worry about creating the perfect drink. Focus on daily use, not the mix. Let's put it all together into a simple, proven protocol. Choose creatine monohydrate. It's the most researched, effective, and affordable. Ignore fancy, expensive alternatives. They offer no real advantage. Look for third-party tested products for quality. Take 3 to 5 grams daily. Larger people may need the higher end, smaller the lower. No need to load, just start with your daily dose. It'll take 3 to 4 weeks to reach full saturation, but you'll avoid stomach issues and waste. Take it every day, even on rest days. Timing doesn't matter, just be consistent. Mix it with whatever fits your routine. Anchor the habit to something you already do. Set a reminder if needed. Consistency is the single most important factor. In the world of fitness, it's easy to get lost in the weeds, chasing the latest trends and complex routines. But if you remember one thing, let it be this: consistency beats complexity. It's a simple truth, but one that's often overlooked in our quest for the perfect workout or the ultimate supplement stack. The fitness industry loves to complicate things, creating a sense of urgency and the illusion that you need the newest, most advanced product to see results. They bombard you with information, making it difficult to discern what truly matters. But creatine works best when kept simple. It doesn't require a PhD in sports science to understand or benefit from. Forget secret timing, the idea that you need to take it at a specific moment for maximum absorption. Loading, the unnecessary practice of taking excessive amounts in the beginning. Or special drinks. You don't need to mix it with some exotic concoction to unlock its benefits. The real power is in taking a small dose, a consistent and manageable amount that fits seamlessly into your daily routine. Every day, no matter what. Whether you're hitting the gym hard or taking a rest day, make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Don't waste energy stressing over minor details. Obsessing over the perfect timing or the ideal mixing agent is counterproductive. The difference between perfect timing and just taking it is negligible. Your body will still reap the rewards. The difference between daily use and sporadic use is huge. Consistency is the key to saturating your muscles and experiencing the full benefits of creatine. Buy creatine monohydrate, the most researched and cost-effective form. Take 3-5 grams daily, a simple and effective dosage for most individuals. Mix with anything: water, juice, your protein shake, and repeat. It's that easy. That's the protocol. Simple, proven, effective. No need to overthink it. Free up your mind to focus on training, pushing yourself to new limits, and challenging your body. Nutrition, fueling your body with the right foods to support your workouts and recovery. And recovery, allowing your muscles to repair and rebuild so you can come back stronger. Creatine is a tool, a valuable asset in your fitness journey. Use it right by using it consistently. Make it a habit, a part of your daily routine, and watch it amplify your results. Skip the myths, the misinformation, and the unnecessary complexities. Stick to the basics, the fundamental principles that have been proven time and time again, and you'll see real results. Noticeable progress, increased strength, and improved performance. That's how you unlock creatine's true power. By embracing simplicity and prioritizing consistency, you'll harness its full potential and achieve your fitness goals.